Hey, it's Joe. How are you today? If it's good, great. And if it's not, maybe this video will help you see things a little bit differently. Let's be honest, we all want more. Some of us want freedom. Some of us want to know where to go next. And the big question is where to start. I used to get into this myself. Tons of information, searching for a system, lots of attempts. But in 17 years in the market, I realized one thing. You don't need chaos, you need focus. Now I'm working with a tool that we put together with the team. It's an artificial intelligence-based assistant. It doesn't make decisions for you, but it helps you look at the chart without noise, calmly and structurally. I call it AI Bot. In this video, I'll show you how I apply it in my work. No complicated terms and theories, just logic, observation, and simple guidelines that even a beginner can understand. Take a couple of minutes, watch to the end. Maybe you'll see something that once helped me move forward too. Let's go. Before we continue, it's important to say one thing. AI Bot is not a tool for magic solutions. It's a way to learn to see, not guess. It helps you spot market moments that you might not have recognized before. It doesn't push buttons for you, but it shows you where to stop, think, ask questions. The link is in the pinned comment. And my community is a place where you're not alone. There, I show how I think in practice, live on the air. We deal with logic, not signals. You can learn at your own pace without pressure, but with support. I personally answer all of your questions. All you need to do is check out the link in the pinned comment. See for yourself. Get a practical understanding. If it resonates, stay, and we'll move on to practice. So let's get started. I'm going to launch my tool directly and show you how I use it to track movement on the charts. Everything you'll see is not a prediction or advice. It's just my way of observing and analyzing. The tool helps you understand where the chart is accelerating, where it's slowing down, and what might be happening next. It doesn't push buttons for me. I make my own decisions, but it's easier to put information in order with it. In the first chart, you can see how the line first went down and then went sharply up. This often happens when there's a change of mood in the market. The instrument shows that there is now upside interest. Market participants have started buying again. I decide to open up and see how it goes. That's a good start. We can see that the change of direction has been confirmed. There was a sharp rise here at first, but not for long. It all came back down. The instrument shows that after this pause, there's still interesting growth. I'm opening up, but I'm keeping a close eye on the movement. The situation may change. It happens. The main thing is not to hurry, but to observe calmly and act thoughtfully. Next, here the line has rolled down a bit and stopped in the area where there were reversals before. This could be a point from where growth could start again. The instrument shows a possible move up. I'm opening and watching. Sometimes you just have to spot where the chart is stopped in time, not make any hasty decisions. What do you think of commerce? You've probably heard about artificial intelligence many times, but how it works in practice without buzzwords is another question. My team and I have put together a tool that helps us look at the market in a new way and learn to spot things that might have slipped away before. In my community, I share how to use this approach calmly without overload. I show breakdowns, share observations, answer questions. If you're interested, the link is in the pinned comment below. Stop by and see how it works. In the meantime, we'll keep going. On this chart, the indicators have approached a meaningful level. Usually there can be a reaction here, either a continuation of growth or a pullback. The instrument shows that the chart has started to slow down. This could be a reversal. I open down and watch the dynamics. It makes sense. It's important to not only see the movement, but to understand why it might change. Growth continues here. The chart is moving steadily upward and updating previous levels. This suggests that interest may now be prevailing in the market. I decided to move with this trend and open up. The movement is stable, but we remain vigilant. It's always important to keep an eye on whether the chart behavior changes. On this chart, the indicator tried to go beyond a certain level, but failed to consolidate there. After that, the movement went in the other direction. The bot shows a possible decline, and I opened down. Such pullbacks can happen. The main thing is not to guess, but to watch how the market behaves. Final chart. Now the indicators have risen a bit, stopped, and are moving in a narrow range. The instrument shows that the rise may continue. I open up and watch events unfold. Today is a good example of how important it is to not only look at the chart, but to understand what is behind the movement. We did not chase quick results, but calmly observed, analyzed, and made decisions on the situation. What do you think of trading? Technologies that used to be available only to experts are now understandable to everyone. We've made an AI tool that helps you notice the essence and not get lost in the details. It's not about signals, it's about thinking. In the community, I share how the system works, how to watch the market without getting overwhelmed, how to get started without complicated terms. The link is in the pinned comment. Check it out. It might be an interesting experience. See you soon.